The boy suddenly realized that the grandpa in front of him was no longer the same man he used to know. His eyes looked sad, and he rarely spoke. The boy's mother no longer let him watch cartoons. The television was always set to the news channel for the dazed old man to watch. She often flipped through old photo albums, hoping to bring back her father's memories. But the old man only shook his head again and again, and seeing him like that always made her cry. For the first time, the boy felt the sadness that had filled their home. One day, the boy found a photo of his grandpa. In the picture, his grandpa was a little boy holding an ice cream in front of a car. An idea came to the boy's mind. He drew the same scene on the back of the photo. It showed his grandpa's face when he first saw the car and felt surprised. A few hours later, the grandpa happened to notice the boy's drawing. The simple lines brought back his memories. He remembered how he had once been fascinated by that beautiful car. The next day, the boy found another photo, his grandpa riding a bicycle as a child. He drew an imagined scene on the back again. After the boy left, the grandpa picked up the photo on his own. This time, he recalled the joy of riding with his friends. Seeing expressions return to his grandpa's face, the boy kept trying. He found a photo of his grandparents together and drew how his grandpa had fallen in love with his grandma at first sight. When he showed it to his grandpa, the old man remembered their first date. This time, he finally smiled at his grandson. With the boy's loving reminders each day, the grandpa slowly pieced his life back together. His final days were no longer filled with sorrow and emptiness. But one night, the grandpa became confused again. He kept insisting on going out. The boy's mother struggled to calm him down and bring him back inside. Then the boy quickly showed him another photo, one of his grandpa, his wife, and their newborn daughter. On the back, he drew his grandpa holding his crying baby girl. It made the old man remember that moment, the joy of being a father for the first time. When he looked up and saw his grown-up daughter, he finally recognized her. Sometime later, the boy came home from school. He did not hear the television. His grandpa was nowhere to be seen. He looked at the empty sofa and knew that his grandpa was gone. The boy felt sad for a long time. He could not draw anything anymore. When he turned on the television, it stayed on the news channel. His mother, noticing his sadness, showed him a photo. It was of his grandpa painting when he was young. She told him that his grandpa had been an artist. He loved painting because he put his feelings into every picture. That was why those drawings had helped him remember the past, even with his fading memory. The boy then decided to keep painting. This time, he would draw every moment he had shared with his grandpa.